Welcome everyone to my new journey, a fantastic discussion on internships made easy, a book for all Indian undergraduate students, written by Buddhadeb Gorai and published by Spellbound, Kolkata, presented by Feel for Philosophy.
All right, let's dive in. Today, we're putting together a roadmap for something that's become a really big deal for every college student in India: internships. Because of the new national education policy, they're not just a nice to have anymore, they're a must do. So, how in the world do you navigate this new landscape and actually make it work for you? Let's figure it out together. Yeah, if you're a student, these questions are probably swirling around in your head, right? Where do I even start? How do I apply? What am I even good at? The pressure can feel pretty intense. But don't worry, we're going to break this whole thing down into simple, manageable steps.
And here's the big reason for all this buzz. The National Education Policy 2020, or NEP 2020. It has completely changed the game. What used to be an optional thing you might do over the summer is now a mandatory 4-credit part of your degree. This isn't just a small change, it's a huge shift in how education works in India.
So what does this new mandate really mean for you? Well, it's a very intentional move away from just memorizing things for exams. The whole point is to get you into skill-based, hands-on learning. The goal is super clear: to finally bridge that gap between what you learn in the classroom and what companies actually need, so when you graduate, you don't just have a piece of paper, you have a real experience.
You know, this new system is actually pretty well structured. Internships are now officially tied to your grades through a credit system, so they count towards your degree. There's also a lot of flexibility in how long they can be. You can do short projects or even longer, more in-depth experiences. And here's something really cool. It encourages you to explore different fields. Maybe you're a history student who wants to intern in journalism, or a philosophy major interested in public policy. It's all designed to build that solid connection between college and a career.
But listen, if you just see this as another box you have to check, you're totally missing the point. The trick is to see this not as a chore, but as a real launch pad for your personal and professional growth. We've got to reframe how we look at this. At its very heart, an internship is a bridge. That's the best way to think about it. It connects all the theories from your textbooks to the actual real-world challenges that people face at their jobs every single day. This is your shot to see all those concepts in action, which makes your education feel so much more relevant. And the benefits? Oh, they're massive. You get that practical experience. You start building a professional network, which is huge, and you get to kind of test drive a career before you fully commit. This whole experience just boosts your confidence, sharpens those soft skills like communication and teamwork, and fiercely improves your chances of getting a job later on. And hey, you get academic credit for it all, too. You know, this quote from Benjamin Franklin just says it all, doesn't it? You can read a book, you can listen to a lecture, and you might remember some of it. But real, deep learning, that comes from doing. An internship is your chance to get involved, to learn in a way that actually sticks with you. Okay, so you get the why. You're sold. Now for the how. Finding and getting the right internship isn't about luck. It's about having a clear, simple process and just following it. Here's the 4-step plan. It's that simple. First, you research companies that you're actually interested in and make a short list. Second, get your documents ready. That means a sharp resume and a cover letter that's tailored to the job. Third, you submit the application, making sure to follow their instructions. And finally, step 4, get ready for that interview. When you take it one step at a time, it's not so overwhelming. And let me tell you, tailoring your application is absolutely everything. Just look at this example. The generic one, seeking an internship to gain experience, is so vague. It tells the hiring manager nothing. But the tailored one, motivated journalism student seeking an internship to apply research and writing skills. Bam! Right away, it names the field, it highlights skills you already have, and it shows you have a clear goal. This is what shows a recruiter that you've done your homework and you're serious. So you did it. You landed the internship. That's awesome. But that's just step 1. The real work and the real learning starts on your first day. Doing a great job in your role is what turns a good experience into a fantastic one that can open up doors for you down the road. Your job is about so much more than just the tasks they give you. You have to uphold professional ethics, always keep things confidential, and build trust by being on time and accountable. You got to adapt to the office culture, keep a positive attitude, and communicate clearly. These are the things that will make you a truly valued part of the team, no matter how short your time there is. And don't forget,
This is for academic credit, which means you're going to be evaluated. As you can see, the quality of your work is the biggest piece of the pie at 40%, but your final internship report and that presentation, or viva, are also really important. So here's the key takeaway. It's not enough to just do amazing work. You also have to be able to reflect on it and clearly explain what you learned.
So as we start to wrap up, let's bring it all together. This whole experience, from that very first application to your last day on the job, is about so much more than just getting another line on your resume. It's about making it count for your future. I want you to think of it this way. Your internship is the foundation you're going to build your career on. It's your first real step into the professional world, a chance to apply what you've learned, discover what you're passionate about, and start building a reputation for being great at what you do. So, we've laid out the map for you, from understanding this new mandate to finding the right role and crushing it. The path is pretty clear. So the only question left is, where will you begin?
Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please like, share, and subscribe. Your support encourages me to create more content. Thank you.